Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and all the fellow guests present here. Warm welcome to the meeting of Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club. I am Maanvi Kumar, the Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. I am sure you are all excited as I am for the installation and for the table topic marathon that will be happening throughout the meeting today. Before we move forward, I have a few points to highlight. Your video should be on and audio should be off. Audio should be on only when you are asked to speak or supposed to speak. Regarding the topics of sex, religion, and politics, even though Toastmasters International does not put any restriction on speaking on these topics, we at Gabby's Online Toastmasters Club put we at Gabby's Online Toastmasters Club request all the role takers and speakers to be mindful and responsible and abstain from expressing any controversial views on these sensitive topics. Also, urge you to be cognizant of the fact that we as a club practice diversity and inclusion in letter and in spirit, hence ensuring there are no sexist, racist, or any such undertone that creates hostility and discomfort for the members or guests. Now, let me call upon stage the presiding officer for today's. He is a winner of two Distinguished Toastmasters Award and has completed 9 parts. He has been the President Distinguished Division Director and Distinguished Toastmaster Sourav has played several leadership roles in Fortune 500 companies, startups, and non-profits. Currently, he is building his own edutech startup, Practive, which was founded in June 2020. With a huge round of applause, can we have Distinguished Toastmaster Saurabh on stage?
Thank you so much, everyone, and a very warm welcome to the Gabby's Online Toastmasters Club, the installation ceremony and the meeting number 28. And I would now hand over the stage to our installation officer. Our installation officer is the past VP membership of the Gabby's Online Toastmasters Club and the current area director, Area B4, District 92, a member of our club. The Gabby's Online Toastmasters Club is proud to have our member and our area director, Toastmaster Priyanka Rannorey, doing our installation today. Over to you, Toastmaster Priyanka, for the installation ceremony.
Thank you so much, Distinguished Toastmaster Sourav Dutta. Firstly, a very good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, and a very happy new year to each one of you. There's a saying, before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. And when you become a leader, success is all about growing others. A leader is one who sees more than others see, who sees further than others see, and who sees before others see. On this note, I would like to thank the outgoing club officers. I request the moderator to please spotlight the outgoing officers if they are present or whoever is present today. President Neha Jain, Vice President Education Karthik Venugopal, Vice President Membership Priyanka Rannorey, Vice President Public Relations Distinguished Toastmaster Sourav Dutta, Secretary Sanjana Garai, Treasurer Sri Lakshmi Hegde, Sergeant at Arms Pranav Potang. On the behalf of the club, I take this opportunity to thank each one of you for all the stupendous work done. And with the power vested in me as the installation officer, you are discharged from all duties and responsibilities as the officer of this club. I request all of you to give them a huge round of applause. Now, as I take the names of the incoming officers of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club, I request the moderator to please spotlight the officers. I request the audience to please withhold their applause until the installation ceremony concludes. Sergeant at Arms Maanvi Kumar, Treasurer Gyan Vikram Sangha, Secretary Pranav Potan, Vice President Public Relations, Distinguished Toastmaster Nagesh Ramamurthy, Vice President Membership Smruti Mohanty, Vice President Education Sudharma Perera, and President Distinguished Toastmaster Sourav Dutta. I'm here to install the officers of the club, the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club, and prepare them for the challenges that lie ahead. The collective challenge is to make this club stronger and dedicate their efforts to helping people from all walks of life to speak in an effective manner, listen with sensitivity, think creatively, and passionately lead to help many individuals. Each officer is obligated to attend club executive committee meetings, attend district-sponsored club officers training, prepare a successor for his or her respective office. I request each officer to hold the gavel or a pen as a symbol of leadership. As I briefly describe the challenges they must meet and the responsibilities they must fulfill. As a Sergeant-at-Arms, Toastmaster Maanvi Kumar, you are expected to arrange the virtual meeting room, take care of waiting room and allow only authorized attendees, join the virtual room early and greet guests, prepare the meeting and check if it is in order, and help the president make sure the meeting begins on time. Maintain all club equipments in working order. Ensure that adequate club supplies are available. Ensure to take care of online meeting controls and meeting recordings if needed. You are also responsible and have a role to play in the business meeting, speech contest, and special meetings. Sergeant-at-Arms Toastmaster Maanvi Kumar, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. Treasurer Toastmaster Gyan Vikram Sangha, you are the club accountant as the treasurer. You are expected to keep timely, up-to-date financial records, file necessary for tax documentation, and prepare the club budget, announce when it's time for members to pay dues, explain the due structure to members, collect dues, work with the secretary to ensure that the club submits dues on time to Toastmasters International World Headquarters. Treasurer Toastmaster Gyan Vikram Sangha, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. Secretary Toastmaster Pranav Potan, as a secretary, you are expected to maintain all club records, manage club files, handle a club correspondence, and make note of the minutes of each club and executive club meeting. Maintain official records of meetings. Maintain an accurate membership roster. Take care of noting down attendance of the meeting. Work with treasurer to ensure that new member application and dues get to Toastmasters International World Headquarters as soon as possible. Secretary Toastmaster Pranav Potan, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. Vice President, Public Relations, Distinguished Toastmaster Nagesh Ramamurthy. As a Vice President, Public Relations, you are expected to Use a variety of means to promote and attract visitors to the club through publicity. Promote members and recognize members' achievement in as many mediums as possible, such as digital print and various sources, if and when required. Update web content and safeguard the Toastmasters brand identity. Enlist your fellow club members in PR activities, providing them with promotional material and ideas for inviting guests. As Vice President Public Relations, you will find yourself writing news releases, creating and distributing flyers, and maintaining the club's presence on the web and in the community. Vice President Public Relations, Distinguished Toastmaster Nagesh Ramamurthy, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. Vice President Membership, Toastmaster Smruti Mohanty. As a Vice President membership, you are expected to lead the club's membership building efforts, greet the guest and provide them with the information they need to join. Make sure each guest hears about the benefits of Toastmasters and transforming them into members. Helping members with any requirement during their journey. While the VPPR motivates people to visit our club, you motivate the current members to invite guests. Promptly give new members application and dues to the secretary and treasurer. Represent your club at the area and division council meeting. Vice President Membership Toastmaster Smruti Mohanty, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. Vice President Education, Toastmaster Sudharma Perera. As a Vice President of Education, you are expected to gain commitments from the members to set educational goals for themselves, assure that club members are aware of the schedule of meeting roles, schedule member speeches and projects, serve as a resource for questions about education awards, speech contest, and their mentor program, plan meetings that will assist members in meeting their individual goals, work with your members to ensure that they will submit their application for education awards promptly. As the second highest ranking officer, preside over the meetings when the club president is unavailable. Represent your club at area, division, and district council meetings. Vice President Education Toastmaster Sudharma Perera, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. Distinguished Toastmaster Sourav Dutta, having been elected as the club president of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club, you are the chief executive officer of this club, and you are expected to preside at all club meetings and at all regular and special meetings of your executive committee. Will see that this club meets the needs of its current members to achieve their communication and leadership goals. Establish a club climate that is supportive, stimulating, and rewarding to its members. Realize that among the resources available to your commitment is towards fellow club members, officers team, area director, division director, district 92 officers, and officers of the Toastmasters International Headquarters. You hold the gavel as a symbol of power and authority that your club has given you during your term of office. I am confident that you will use your power and authority wisely and with restraint. You are a member of your team as well as a leader. A team is more than a collection of people. It is an emotional force rooted in the feelings, thoughts, and actions of all members with the common goal of achievement, sharing, and mutual support. You will work with your team members to create a healthy, dynamic club, a club of which everyone is proud. Will you, as a president, accept this challenge and perform your duties to the best of your abilities?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. I request all members to please raise their hand. Dear members of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club, the growth and development of the Toastmasters program in the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club depends largely upon the action of this group. Your officer team has pledged to serve this club to the best of their ability, to be the best Toastmasters club possible, and to meet the needs of all its members. Your club will need active participation from each one of you. Do you, as members, pledge to stand by the club and work individually and collectively with your officers' team throughout to make the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club the finest Toastmasters club it can be? Please unmute and say, yes, I will.
Yes, I will.
Yes, I will.
Yes, I will.
Thank you. By the power vested in me as the installation officer, it is now my pleasure to declare these Toastmasters installed into the offices to which they are elected to the term Jan to June 2024. You may now cheer and applaud to your new committee members. Wishing the new committee all the very best. And now I would like to invite the President, Distinguished Toastmaster Sourav Dutta, to please take the stage.
Thank you so much. Okay, before I start, I hope I'm audible. Okay. Before I start, I would want to share something before I start speaking, because I am someone who strongly believes that in God we trust, rest everyone else must bring data. So let's talk numbers, guys. So this is our dashboard. How many of you have seen the Toastmaster dashboard? You have to unmute yourself and talk because I can't see you.
I have seen.
You have?
Yes, I have seen.
Great.
I definitely.
So if you come here and there is a portion here which says additional reports. If you go here, you go to the various districts. And this is our district, District 92, and we come here. And then what do we see? Keep going down and down and down and down and down and down till we reach the place where we talk about the top 10 clubs with the highest education awards. And which club do you see right at the top?
The Gabbys Online.
Gabbys Online.
Absolutely. And not only that, if you look at the total number of education awards for this year, the Gabbys Online Toastmaster Club is the third highest in District 92. The highest being our sister club, the Gabbys Toastmaster Club. So the question is, how did a club that got chartered on 9th of June 2023, in 7 months, or rather just in 6 months, this program year, reach to the very top? And probably we are going to be at the very top for this entire year. So how was that possible? So let me tell you a few more numbers that happened along the way, and which is how it was possible for us to get here. So these numbers were shared with me by distinguished Toastmaster Nancy Goel. So thank you, Nancy, for pulling this up for me. So the number of Pathbreaker awards this program year from the Gabbys Online Toastmaster Club is 5. The number of education awards you saw on the dashboard is 33. It's actually 37 because there are quite a few awards which have been filed but don't reflect on the dashboard because the same member has got multiple awards in that particular path or in different paths. We have got 1 Distinguished Toastmaster Award. We have 2 division level contestants in evaluation speech contest and in table topics contest. And we have got 2 district officers. Both are area director and a division directors is a part of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club. This is the reason that we are at the top, right? Not exactly. We are at the very top because each of the members who have brought us here have made this possible. I was paying a lot of attention to the script, and if you would have heard, there are quite a few things that there was mentioned. That one, we will be proud of the club that we built. So are we proud of the club that we built? Are we proud of the Gabbys?
Yes.
We are. And the pride shows up in not having 1 club, not 2 clubs, but 3 clubs. And we believe that very soon we'll see a day when whichever day of the week you wake up to, you will see a Gabbys meeting happening. So you don't need to think, which club will I join to become a member or join as a guest if I am in the Toastmaster mood? Which club do I join the meeting in? The answer is very simple. You join one of the Gabbys meetings. The Gabbys is probably first of the community clubs in the world, which has got a fraternity of clubs. This is something very common with the corporate clubs. We have got multiple clubs of TCS. We have got multiple clubs of Wipro. But I think we are the first community club which has got not 1, but 3 clubs in their family, giving our members a wide range of choices when it comes to playing leadership roles, getting speech slots, roles, etc. The strength of the Gabbys is in the numbers that we have put together in terms of the people that we have with us. Many a times, a lot of people ask this question that why did we then split into 3 different clubs or multiply into 3 different clubs? I always use the word multiply, not split, because nothing has split. If you would have seen the Gabbys online and the Gabbys in action for the last 6 months, you would have probably understood that we are more connected than probably your closest sibling. And that's how we will continue to operate. So why did we multiply? I have, in my capacity as an area director and as a division director, I've seen clubs which have 70, 80, 100 members. Even in outside of District 92, I have seen clubs with 90 members, 100 members, 120 members, 130 members. And what I've seen is that size makes them slow. Members don't get the opportunity to become leaders. To become a club officer, people have to run from pillar to post. They have to run behind people. They have to run behind other leaders. They have to look for clubs helplessly to get 1 club officer role because they want to serve as a leader. For 1 speech slot, the wait is longer than getting a ticket for the India versus Pakistan World Cup match. And I'm not exaggerating. We have the officers of one such huge club of Bangalore here, and they will know that this is a problem that they face, getting speech slots, getting roles. And that denies the members the opportunity that they deserve, the opportunity to speak. What did we promise them? That we will give them an opportunity to speak. If we become 100 members strong, and then you have to wait for 3 months to get 1 speech slot of 5 to 7 minutes, is it really worth it? And that is the thought which went on in our mind when we decided to start the Gabbys Online Toastmaster Club. Honestly, like most of the things that I do, this too was also looked at with a lot of apprehension, speculation, and suspicion. Is this a paper club? Are these members for real? Are there really humans behind those names? Is it possible that these members who have been listed as members are actually some tigers and lions from the Bannerghatta National Park in Bangalore, being enrolled as humans as Toastmasters? And the answer lies in the results. It is possible to get paper members, but paper members don't win area contests, don't contest at division level. Paper members don't become distinguished Toastmasters. Paper members don't serve as district officers. Paper members don't complete paths. They don't win education awards. They're just there and as paper members. So that's the answer. The Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club was created because we wanted to have the scale of the Gabbys and the nimbleness of the Gabbys together. And that's what we achieved by the creation of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters. There's a long way to go, but one thing is for sure, the start has been great. And it has been so great that we have got emboldened, inspired, and motivated to start a third club, the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club. Thank you, everyone, for giving me this opportunity to serve as the president of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club for the next 6 months. If you know me, you know that I will do my best to ensure that this club lives up to its glory and grows from strength to strength with our fundamental promise, leave no member behind. Thank you. Back to you, Madam Installation, Madam Area Director.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Sourav Dutta. Let's give him a huge round of applause. I'm sure Gabbys is again going to, whatever record they set, I know they always accomplish their record, and I have no doubt about it again for the following term. And now, as the Area Director Installation Officer, I'm going to now hand over the stage to the president again to take the meeting forward.
Thank you. And I will now hand over the stage to our Toastmaster of the day for today. And the Toastmaster of the day for today is, why don't I see the TMOD name? I'm now out of sync because of all of this that happened. Installation.
Mamta.
Mamta. Why don't I see Mamta in the meeting? Yes, I see.
There.
Mamta, can you please come on camera? Mamta? Yes,
Yeah.
there you are. Okay. So let me now hand over the stage to the Toastmaster of the day. And who is this Toastmaster of the day? The Toastmaster of the day, I don't know her from the Gabbys. I actually know her from before the Gabbys. This was when she and we were both a member of a different club in Division B in Area B3. And there we bumped into each other and we we never spoke, but then we got a tie. Somewhere the bonding was created. And when Mamta decided to look for a different club where she wanted to take her membership to, she remembered me and gracefully reached out to me. And one thing about Mamta is that she is never satisfied with her performance. She's always wanting more. She always wants to do better than what she's already done. A classic Toastmaster who's always on the lookout for being a better version of herself. Please welcome someone who has actually raised the bar high, not for only herself, but for all of us. Please welcome the Toastmaster of the day for today, Toastmaster Mamta Kumari Singh. Mamta, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Presiding Officer of the day, DTM Sourav Dutta. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guest. I am thrilled to stand before you as Toastmaster of the day. Before we proceed ahead, one request. Let's pat on our back. Come on, pat on our back. I'll tell you the reason later, but please pat on your back. Yeah. Thank you. This pat is for all the challenges which you faced in 2023. All the challenges, pain, suffering, problems, and you came out with flying colors. Pat for that. This pat is for your achievements. Whatever you wanted to achieve in 2023 and you actually achieved that. Pat for that. This pat is for joining this meeting and always being committed to your personal growth. Pat for that. I must say, there is a certain electrifying energy in the air as we gather here to discuss the theme that is not just a slogan, but a call of action, raising the bar in 2024. As we step into this brand new year, raising the bar resonates with a sense of ambition and optimism. It's a rallying cry for all of us to aim higher and higher, achieve more and more. Today, We are not just conducting a Toastmaster meeting, we are setting the tone for the entire year. It's a year where we collectively decide to raise our personal and professional bars, embracing the potential and with potential within ourselves and those around us. Well, it's a new year, and in the new year, we all have our goals. Personally, for me, my new year goal is physical fitness, travel as much as possible, and to live a slow paced life. Yes, slow mornings, slow evenings, because nowadays we are living a very hurry and burry life, just rushing for everything. So, my goal is to live a slow paced life. What are your goals? I would like to hear. Anyone would like to volunteer? Come on, you can do it. Anyone would like to volunteer and say what's your new year goal?
My goal is to give 100 speeches in 6 months. That is my new goal.
Thank you. Wow, that's inspiring. And now I'm going to add in my goal. That's an inspiring goal. Thank you, Toastmaster Raja. Anyone else would like to share their new year goal? I can see Toastmaster Nancy raising the hand.
So I've recently purchased a ukulele and I haven't got time to play that. Not a musician at all. I don't know the chords. I don't know anything, but yes, that's my goal that I want to learn it. I want to start picking up a new skill.
Wow, that's great. Toastmaster Nancy, I saw you as a dancer, as a speaker, and whatnot. Now as the musician. Kudos to you. Anyone else? Yes, I was waiting for you. Yes, Toastmaster Sourav.
Okay, my goal is not for me, actually, it's for all of us. So my goal is 300 education awards for the Gabbys 3 clubs together in this program year. Another 6 months to go. We have got just 204 awards to get in the next 6 months, and 100 members on board by June 30th, so that we can charter the 4th club. That's our goal.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Sourav, for sharing. Well, that is a very big dream, and I hope we all contribute to your goal. Anyone else?
If I may add to Saurav's goal, I'll just make it more specific for you, Saurav. 204 education awards and 100% contribution. When I say 100% contribution, leaving no member behind. Everyone is at least giving one educational award to the club.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nancy, for sharing it. Well, without any further ado, let's proceed with our today's meeting. Our meeting do not have any prepared speech part. We have table topic and the general evaluation. Table topic is where a topic is given to you and you need to speak, and general evaluation is the feedback round. So let's proceed ahead. Let me call upon the general evaluator for today's meeting. After a 7-year stint in sales in the past 2 years, she is into training and development, conducting proficiency enhancement session for diverse audience in India. She is currently based out of the USA. Please welcome Toastmaster Smruti S Mohanty. Smruti S Mohanty, over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day. I wish each and everyone a happy new year and a big congratulations for the installation day. So, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, I am honored to be the general evaluator for this particular meeting. The purpose of a general evaluator is to evaluate everything that takes place throughout the meeting. During this meeting, I will take note of everything that happens and doesn't happen. I will evaluate each participant of the meeting, their program, and the roles and responsibilities they have taken up. In this meeting, I look for preparation, organization, delivery, enthusiasm, evaluations, and a lot of things. So you can understand it bit challenging to perform the entire function single-handedly. For that, I have a team in place. We name it as a TAGL team. Let me take this opportunity to invite the TAGL team member, starting with our timer. Our timer for today's meeting is Toastmaster Daniel Vaz. Can I see him? Okay, meanwhile, Toastmaster Daniel, I got this opportunity to meet him virtually last Sunday. And I must say, on a personal note, he is an upcoming or an opera singer work in progress. And trust me, when I say it, I mean it. He's an evaluation contest winner, area H3 Division, H District 82. He's also the VPE of Jaila Toastmasters Club. I would request Toastmaster Daniel to please brief the role of a timer. The virtual stage is all yours.
Thank you, General Evaluator. As you may know, I am Toastmaster Daniel Vaz, and my role here for today is to be your timer. I will take note of all the timing aspects of the meeting, and I will make sure that the meeting proceeds according to the agenda. When you are speaking, we will be displaying time cards so that you are conscious of the time that you spend on particular sections of your speech. For that, I would like to just go ahead and demonstrate the timer cards. Your first indication will be the green card. Can I have a confirmation that this is visible? Perfect. Your second indication will be the yellow card. And your third indication will be the red card. Each speaker is allocated a unique amount of time based on which type of speech they're giving, whether it's a prepared or table topic speech. And each speaker will be allocated a grace period of 30 seconds, beyond which they will be considered, beyond which that speech will be considered a time disqualification. There will be no further notification given to the speaker should he or she go over time. That concludes my role. I will be returning at the end of the meeting when called upon by the general evaluator to give my timer's report. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Daniel. Let me just reiterate what our TMOD has already mentioned, that today we have only table topic segments. So I'm the evaluation one. So the timing will be accordingly. I would request all the participants to keep a keen eye on the timer today. Okay, now the next member of the team. You have seen him multiple times on the screen today. So let me take this opportunity to invite our counter for today's meeting. He is distinguished Toastmaster Sourav Dutta. Distinguished Toastmaster Sourav is a winner of 2 DTM awards, has completed 9 parts in Toastmaster, the president of Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club, distinguished division director, a distinguished area director in the past, and lot many more accolades to on the credit. I would request distinguished Toastmaster Sourav to please elaborate the role of an accountant for today's meeting.
Thank you so much, Madam General Evaluator. I am the R counter for the meeting today, and this is probably the first time in the last 1 year that I've taken this role, because I'm absolutely scared of the R counters, because I'm one of the largest users of R's and ums. Now, the best thing about Toastmasters is if there's something that you don't do well, we don't discourage you not to do it. We encourage you to do it so that you can get better at that. And since I'm horrible at keeping R's and ums, so I will be watching you and paying attention to your usage of R's and ums. And whenever you use it, any of the ferns and fillers, the CRPF, the clutch, the repeats, the pauses, and the fillers, then I will be making a note of it, and I will be helping you use less of them in your next speech. Thank you. Back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Sourav. Followed up next, we have our Grammarian for the day, Toastmaster Prateek Kulkarni. Toastmaster Prateek is an athlete and extremely passionate about running and professional cricket as well. Toastmaster Prateek also loves to network with people and dwell on understanding the different perspective of a situation. All in all, Toastmaster Prateek has a jovial personality, always willing to make the most of whatever resources are available. Toastmaster Prateek, I would invite you to the virtual stage to please share your role for the day.
A very good evening to all the Toastmaster present here today. So I'm Toastmaster Prateek Kulkarni, coming from the CMS Toastmaster Club, District 121, and I'll be your grammarian for the day. So a little brief about my role is, as it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of any misuses of the English language as well as of any outstanding words, quotes, saying, or thoughts. And as grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. So the word of the day for today's meeting is perspicacity. Just give me a minute. I will put it down in the chat box once I'm done with the example as well. So the word of the day is perspicacity. And this means, the ability to understand things quickly and make accurate judgments. Now, I would give you two examples of the usage of this very word. The first one being, because of her moral character traits and perspicacity, the girl outsmarts the problem and escapes. Sorry, the girl outsmarts the nobleman and escapes. This is the first example. And the second example would be, the critic made some perspicacious observations about the film. So the reason for me to pick up this word is that Shashi Tharoor had recently used it in one of his speeches. And I feel it would be good for all of us to know, this word, because I had never come across such a word. So wishing all the very best to everyone who will grace the stage today. And I will paste the word of the day with its example on the chat box right away. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Prateek. I was just trying to pronounce the same and I thought I should not make a mistake. So let me just hold my breath and digest the terminology and the meaning in detail. But thank you so much for introducing the term. And yes, we encourage each one of you to try and use the word of the day and be mindful about the usage of grammar. Following up, we have an interesting role taker who is the listener for today's meeting. She is Toastmaster Mita N. Shah. Toastmaster Mita is a teacher by passion and profession with a focus on building a strong foundation through early childhood education for children. I would request Toastmaster Mita to please share her role today as the listener of the meeting.
Happy New Year and thank you, General Evaluator. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am the listener of the day. I will be listening closely to everything said during the meeting and will draft short questions to test your listening skills at the end of our meeting. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mita. So that was the TAGL team. We'll come up with our report by end of the meeting once the TMOD segment is done. Meanwhile, I'm pretty much sure our grammarian is pasting the word of the day. So let's keep a keen eye on each and every aspect which has been discussed. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day, to take the day, meeting forward from here. Toastmaster
Thank you.
Mamta, over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Smruti. Now let's move ahead with the first segment of our meeting, that is the table topic round. This is the round where you will be judged based on your perspicacity. You need to think quickly, adapt the topic, organize your thoughts, and articulate in your speech. So for the table topic cannot be done without any table topic master, right? So we have a table topic master for today. She has over 15 plus years of experience in the education sector as a career strategist and as a counselor. She has a certified career coach and DMIT expert. Wow, DMIT. She is passionate about helping people kickstart their careers with clarity and progress in their career development. Please welcome Toastmaster Chetana B. Toastmaster Chetana, over to you.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, TMOD. So happy New Year to all present here. So raising the bar in 2023. Before I could get into the topic, let me share what is this table topic. those are aware, it's again a reiteration for them, and the guest present here, for them, it would be a clear instructions. So this table topic enables a member to develop skills of impromptu speaking. So table topic is nothing but a mini speech, a speech which has an intro, body, and a message. So this time would be limited to just 2 minutes. Each speaker is required to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. Participants are disqualified if they go beyond 2 minutes 30 seconds. So this also provides a speaking opportunity for any member who is not in the guests also can be a part of it, and also the team, the members of the club also can take part in that. So this is an this I think guests can take use this platform to share their views on this particular topic what we would be going right today. So coming to the theme, so raising the bar in 2024. So for me, it's like setting higher standards helps us to be at that continuous improvement. With that, it's like that leads to progress. So that is what I can tell, which in turn improves our productivity and efficiency. So let us be the joyful creator of our own destiny by raising our standards in this coming year, 2024. So with that, I will start, pick up any one of you. First person, can I take Nagesh Ramamurthy? Is he here? Nagesh. Okay. Can I pick up Ilios?
Yes.
Yeah. So Ilios, your topic would be, can you reflect on a situation where you had raised your bar in your communication skills and how did it impact on your interaction?
Oh, can you help to type on the Zoom chat? It's too long.
Sorry?
Can you type on the Zoom chat or repeat once?
Okay.
Too long. I cannot remember.
I'll repeat it. I think I'm not able to send the message directly here.
Oh, okay.
It's only, I'll just repeat it. So can you reflect on a situation where you have raised your bar in your communication skills? You have worked on it, and how did that impact on your interaction? Okay. I think Nancy has...
Reflect with communication and effective. Yeah, okay, please help on the Zoom chat, please. It's too long for me to understand.
Okay.
So you can send me, I will share.
Okay. So in that case, I think...
Yes, sorry, it is too long for me to remember. I tried
No
to
problem,
type
no
it, but
problem, no problem, Ilyas.
I cannot get the question.
Okay, is it possible to take up this topic? If you're a mentor, can you approach, what is that, share your approach for raising a bar in guiding and supporting your mentees? What is that one extra thing you should do for it?
Oh,
To
is that
work
my
on
new
it?
question?
Yeah.
My new question?
Yeah.
Okay, I am a mentor and...
And you, what is that you will go for an extra mile to ensure that your mentee see results in your mentee?
Oh, okay. I'll try that. Can you hear me and see me before I start?
Yeah, I think timer, you can, timer can start.
Ah, okay, this one. Thank you. That's your one quick approach to help you. Okay, let's start. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, introduce you, your mentor here. Yes, I'm a mentor, and I'm so proud of it because I got selected by you to become your mentor. And if you're asking me about this, my quick approach to help you to achieve excellence is active listening. So many people out there, they are so good in speaking. And I'm trying to become first speak capacity here because some people doesn't want to listen at all. They are just hearing you. And here I am as your mentor. Of course, the best speaker is the best listener. When my mentor said it to me, I doubt it. I said to him, no, I want to become a good speaker or even better, greater speaker. There is no way such thing as listening at all. Why should we listen? And my mentor said that this time, I know you are a good speaker, but you can be a better one or greater one if you are just simple listen. And it took me time. I'm wondering, what is it? What is the reason? And he said that, come on, just listen. Don't argue. Don't debate it. Listen to me. And yes, that's it. You know me right now. I'm the one that listened to your story, and that's it. That's will make me a greater speaker. Listen to more stories, so I can tell more stories. Back to you, BTM.
Thank you, Ilyas. Thank you for participating. So next, can I pick up Sudharma?
Okay.
Okay. So you are a parent. Imagine that you are a parent and planning for some family activities. So what is that one thing which you would go beyond to do that activity very meaningful, or where the people who come may enjoy that?
How many of you are parents here? Toastmaster? Okay. As a parent, I want to give best to my children. Not only that, I want to give more meaningful, effective thing to my children. It's not be a just wasting time. That event should be a memorable one. What I do for that, I can organize a arms giving to orphanage. I know that place in Ratmalan, SOS, Children's Village. What I can do is, I am planning to do a small lunch for that children with my children, because they want to know there are some people without parents, but they are having parents. My children have parents, but they don't have parents. So they should try to appreciate and contribute to others, appreciate their own things and contribute to the society. They should have a practice to donate what they have. So I will plan it in a one-day session. I will show them how to value what they have and how to share what they have. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Sudharma. That's wonderful. I think being a parent and thinking of how the values can be embedded with that activity it's really thoughtful of you, like when you are planned for that. So I think Toastmaster Kumar had raised a hand. So Kumar is there. Can you unmute? Kumar, Toastmaster Kumar. I think TM Kumar. Okay, it's not responding. So let's move to Shashank Bhatt.
Hi, good evening.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hi, Shashank. So, yeah, I can hear. Is it Toastmaster Kumar?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Am I
Shashank,
audible?
Yes, I'll get back to you, Shashank. Yeah, thank you. So, Toastmaster Kumar, so for you, I think what is the kind of one thing which you would do to raise the positivity around in your family member?
Can you repeat, please?
Yes.
Can you repeat?
Yes. What is that one thing which you would love to do to raise the positivity in your house, in the environment?
Okay. Before I go further, good evening, all of you. Thank you. Now, my house, you're talking about my house, only two people are involved, I and my wife. Talking of positivity, there's nothing negative. There is no negativity. I remove all negativity. Everything is positive. Even if I have to go and climb the Mount Everest, it's positive, and I know we can do it if we want to do it. If we are willing, everything is positive. To increase it, to be true, honest, and fair to everyone with whom we are in contact. And whether we are going to gain by it or lose by it does not matter. If it's truth, we follow it. We go according to what is said, and that will be definitely a good way to increase the positivity in the family. So we do things, we discuss it, and we go ahead with what we feel is right. And if not all the time, at least 99%, it come according to what we wish. Not only in the family, even in society, in my private life, in private societies, even in Toastmasters, if I want to do something, tell them my reasons and convince them. And I'm sure most of them will agree. Because if I'm wrong, I admit I'm wrong and I won't go further. I won't argue. I admit I'm wrong and that's all about it. And ask them what is right. Come, let's do it. Think of a way. Give them a chance to give you ideas for positivity so that we can carry on doing what we want and be successful in the way we want. Back to you, Table Topping Master.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Table Topping Master.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Kumar. Like that was valuable insights what you shared, how you would work on to create that positivity around in the family or in the society. Thanks for sharing that. Yes, coming to Shashank. Shashank, I would imagine if you are a person who has the authority to do something on the education system. So what is that you would do to work on the future education system?
Thank you very much, Table Topic Master. In fact, coincidentally, I have that privilege as of now. Okay. Because when I saw how the education system was running during COVID, we call them COVID graduates, all the people who graduated during COVID. They're all COVID graduates. What did they learn? When I was at college, when I finished my college, I took part in almost all the activities in my college. I organized fest, I was in the student union, I was the president of my college. I got a lot of organization skills, leadership skills. But when I look at students now, I somewhere feel that their initiatives, or they're not taking initiatives, and they're scared to speak to people. They can talk in front of the laptop, but they can't talk to people on their faces. So what I'm starting to do now is that a lot of trainings where you speak up, you open up, you face the crowd, you talk to them. Don't bother about what they care about you or how they judge you. you do your best, because it's better you face the humiliation in front of 60, 70 odd friends of your class than one interviewer or one person where it matters. So make all the mistakes at college level or at school level. No one will judge you, because today you're making a mistake, tomorrow someone else will make the mistake. No one will laugh at you, because at the end of the class, they would forget it. So take initiatives, make mistakes, and when you make a mistake and learn from the mistake, you will never repeat the mistake again. So as much as what people may say, just ignore them, volunteer, initiate, take initiatives, take part, learn, so that you can have a more or better or more secure future. Over to the table topic master.
Thank you, Shashank. That was so truthful, because I've seen when I interact with students, most of them are so hesitant to come out and speak, even though they're skilled enough. So that very well put across. And thank you for sharing that, Shashank. So can I pick up President Sourav Dutta for the next topic? Okay. So Sourav, DTM Sourav, mindfulness in this modern world. So how that can be, it's very important in this year. What do you feel? Your thoughts on that?
If you speak to any of the VP educations of any of the 16,000 Toastmaster clubs and ask them a question, which is the most difficult role to fill up in a Toastmaster meeting, there would be one unanimous answer. It's the tag team roles. Finding a timer, a counter, and a grammarian is a nightmare for any of the VP education. It doesn't vary with which city the club is in, whether the club is online, in person, hybrid, whether the club meets every week, it meets once in a month. It's a corporate club or a community club. The struggle is there universally, and it's for real. And that's interesting, because I think one of the things that the tag team roles teach us is they teach us mindfulness. It helps us stay alert. You, as the table topic master, Chetana, you have the luxury of looking at your phone when a speaker is speaking for a brief 5 seconds. The general evaluator can quickly go for a small break and come back with her camera off for some 5 seconds, 10 seconds, even a minute. But none of us, Daniel, me, or Prateek, will be able to leave this meeting even for 5 seconds, because the moment we go and you start saying so, I think, well, then my report will go for a toss, right? So I need to be there in this meeting and be mindful during this entire meeting. Mindfulness, which once used to be a given, is now a scarce resource. More than anything else, in distractibility and mindfulness, being in the moment, being present mentally, physically, whatever you're doing, wherever doing, whenever you're doing, is one of the things that's going to keep us ahead of the curve in the coming days. And there is no better place to practice mindfulness than in a Toastmaster meeting, by taking up one of those roles which we are taking up today: the timer, the R counter, and the grammarian. Thank you. Back to you, table topic master.
Thank you, DTM Sourav Dutta. It was so well put across. I never thought for me, mindfulness is more of, I was thinking something else, but when you relate it to the Toastmasters, it was just a hit for me. Okay, yeah, like this 2 hours, this TAGL team should be there and present. It's a good way of practicing mindfulness, is the new perspective what I got from you. Thank you for that. So next is, can I guest Ms. Toastmaster Anand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So Anand, I would want you to share any one of your personal journey where you have you feel proud of yourself by taking that action. So any one incident you can share.
Okay. Yes. I have completed my degree I am good at technicals. I'm not sound at communication. This is my drawback. Even in interview, I speak a lot on the technical part. If in group discussion at that time, I'm not that much. I feel nervous, always the butterfly flying on my stomach. This was the scenario. After enrolling myself as a Toastmasters, my confidence level has drastically improved. Okay. I'm not that much communicative, but I can communicate with much more confidence. In my organization, they have conducted a quiz program because I got a lot of experience, but I take the lot of roles as a table topic master in my club. Often that is my favorite, right? So I have used this Toastmaster stimulation during conducting the quiz. At that time, all my seniors, everybody has appreciated me. This is this I proud of myself. I feel that I'm rising the bar right to improve my communication skill. So I'm sure that the Toastmasters has improving me a lot. I'm sure that also I show gratitude to Toastmasters to conduct lot of campaigns in my actually I served as a president in my club. That improves my leadership quality also. Actually, I was an introvert personality. Because of serving as taking the role as a ex-com, various roles, starting from Surgeon at Arms to the President, my leadership quality also improves. So I'm sure that I can rise the bar and go to the pinnacle. I feel very confident about that. Thank you very much, ma'am, for giving a fantastic topic. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand. That was good to hear about your journey and how you have progressed in the communication journey. With that, we'll move to Maanvi. Kumar is there?
Yes, can you
Maanvi.
hear me?
Okay. Okay,
Just give me a
Maanvi.
second, coming
I
on
think.
camera.
Yeah.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, yes, Maanvi, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. So I would want to ask the same question, I think, which I had put across in the initial to Daniel. So with respect to the communication, like, is there any incident which you feel that you would want to share that you had put in that extra effort and you have outgrown that challenge in your life?
To all the people who knew me before I joined Toastmasters, one thing that they usually said in common was, I look introvert, I don't speak much, and I am the observer in the group instead of the initiator or the person who speaks a lot. And from the last few years, when I joined Toastmasters, these are the same people who have a very different opinion. Wondering how? This is because when I joined in, I observed a lot, and what I witnessed here was the tagline of Toastmasters, where leaders are made, and the mission of the Toastmasters as well, which said to grow your communication and leadership skills. The very first thing I did was increasing my network on my own strengths. That didn't work because I was not a good communicator. I lost a lot of networks that I gained. I went into XCOM, did multiple EC leadership roles. But what happened was because of my speaking skills, because I was someone who never used to speak in groups and who always believed personal communication is something that gives the strength to the relationship. I lost a lot of leadership opportunities in my term. But when I joined in Gabbys, the very first thing that my mentor shared was you have to be the one who have to reply in the group. You cannot just ping everyone personally on every single question. And the challenge was I never liked it. This is the only thing that I faced and I am still facing, but I believe Toastmasters is a place where I improved my communication skills on personal level and will improve it in the group and in meetings as well. That was my challenge, Table Topic Master. What is yours? Over to you.
Thank you, Maanvi, for sharing this. And yeah, I think every year there will be one or the other challenge which we keep ourselves and we start working towards it. So with that, can I call upon Raja Balaji?
Sure.
For the next. Okay. So Raja, the topic for you is, it's very simple. What is this New Year resolution you have kept and why have you kept that?
What is a New Year resolution?
What is that one New Year resolution which you have kept and why is that very important for you?
Okay. I kept more, 3 to 4 resolutions I kept, and also I kept the theme of this year. The theme of the year is a morning person. I'm not a morning person. I always always wake up at 8 or 8:30 and I rush to office at 10. So I decided to wake up at early in the morning because top people are waking at early in the morning, and if they're waking at early in the morning and doing their work before I waking up. So if I do wake up at 8:30 or 10 means, then how I will compete with them. So the first thing is I want to wake up early. And as I haven't said that, in 6 months I decided to give 100 speech. So in 1 year, I want to give 200 speech. So I planned in each week, I want to give 4 speeches. So that's how I planned. Right now, I already planned 12 speeches. And the second goal is to read 50 books in year. And third thing is I want to take some courses on drain and on business. So these are my some New Year resolutions I took, and I have a accountability partner to help me with. So I'm working with her. Over to you, table topic master.
That's really a great target which you are chairman, which you have kept for yourself. That is 200 speeches, 50 books, and morning person. Like, yeah, definitely I would want to meet you again in the next December to see that how many, because of course I know that we will be getting the updates on the speeches. All the best, Raja Balaji, for your target, and best wishes to you achieve all those targets what you kept for yourself. So with that, can I go? Mita is available. Mita or Naveen? Would you want Naveen Prabhu?
Yes, I'm here. My mobile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Mita. The topic for you is, what is that one thing which you did in 2023, but you don't want to repeat that in 2024?
Yeah, so very happy evening to one and all. And in the year of 2023, I had a very bad time, like only attending hospital and home. So I wish that in 2024, I want to not to go for hospital, not to attend any hospital and visit all CCU and all that things, what I have faced that. And I feel that I want to be as a, like enjoying the life and be at a thing positive environment instead of that environment where I have seen people and going, and even my home also I had to go with my brother to take him hospital and admit him. So this was the thing. This 2024 I want that all this should not come in my year. This year I should be like far off from that place. So I believe in that way. So that is only my this year. I feel that I should not I don't want to repeat the same thing, hospital and home and all. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Mita. Thank you, Mita, ma'am. So for that, sharing that, and hopefully you don't visit the hospitals this year. So yes, over to DTM Naveen Praval.
Hello. Hi, good
Yeah,
evening.
good evening, DTM Naveen. So for you, I mean, what is your journey in this journey of Toastmasters? What is that one thing which you're taken up as a challenge and which you feel proud of it?
All right. Okay. The biggest, of course, it's been a long journey for me in Toastmaster. Probably it's been today. I mean, it's almost my 15th year, if I'm not mistaken, in Toastmasters for this year. But of course, like every year, that's one thing I always think there's what can I add or in value in Toastmasters. But of course, the good thing is that I always end up winning or learning something new each and every subsequent year. Of course, like actually when I look at the speeches which I used to draft and deliver 15 years ago, it looks so different as compared to what I do right now. So that's what it's all about. I mean, we all grow in life over a period of time, and whether it's in Toastmasters or whether it's with our near and dear ones or anyone. So of course, I mean, you have to accept you have to accept it, like this thing, because the thing is that is accept, as it is said, accept the love the way they are, and don't try to change everything according to yourself, because life becomes very boring when you have to live with your shadows. So that's one thing I've learned in Toastmasters. That is, I mean, even if you are not good, or even if you feel you can improvise more, so it's all right. I mean, take your time, and it's all right. Over a period of time, you will definitely improvise more, and you will find things are will be much more different. So a lot of things I've learned in Toastmasters, and a lot of things I look forward to learning in Toastmasters, and of course, so many friends I've made, so many dear friends I've made, and I always cherish those relationships which I've made in Toastmasters, and that's what it's all about. It's all about hand holding and watching others grow, and also watching yourself grow in the same process, and that's what really counts in Toastmasters. Building relations, growing yourself, and of course, making mistakes in Toastmasters, because that's the best platform, I believe, where you can make mistakes and people will still clap for you. And that's what it is in life, that no relationship in life is a waste. If it teaches you what you do not want, what you want, it teaches you what you really don't want. Thank you.
Thank you, DTM Naveen, for such a wonderful life nuggets what you shared to me. Trust me that today is the first DTM role which I have taken, and I was thinking so much that okay, TTM topic should, I mean, the table topic should be very short and all that. I mean, then I just forgot everything. I thought, okay, let me stick what comes to me, let me share, and definitely I'll get the feedback. Then based on that, let me learn and try to improvise that. And thanks for this. All these 20 minutes ka, whatever was happening inside my mind, you just made let it go. Thank you for that, David. And TMOD, is there any further time which I can continue, or? I can. Okay. Sharon, are you there? Sharon, would you like to take?
Oh, yes, I am there. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yes.
But I can't come on video, actually. I'm on the move.
No
So
problem.
is that okay?
That's fine. That's fine. So Sharon, it's a very simple topic for you. Imagine that you are a student and you have your exams in another 2-3 months. And what is that few things which you would love to do and to ensure that you take up good marks in the exams? You
No,
can
as
share
a
an incident of yours in in your school days also.
I think as a student and just few months left for my exams, I am always more nervous more than anything, even though I know my topics really well. So I go more into a panic situation, like I remember in school, that, oh, it's 3 months and all those things. So yes, I'm always in that sort of person when I was in school, not maybe today's date, not now, but exams like, no, I have to get 90 plus, I have to be a topper, I have to. So your mind is working more on, oh, I have to secure more marks, and I lose time on those topics and then study less. And finally realize, oh, I have not really done so well. So I think that usually used to happen to me while I was in school, in college, as a student. And I think that was a mistake. We get worried more on, okay, something is there, I need to do something about it, rather than actually doing and really studying and not wasting a single moment on studying. So I recollect my part as a student that way, where exams are concerned and there's very little time left. And then, also regret, like, oh, 3 months, what did I do for the full year? Why didn't I get prepared? So that 1 month before the exams, and I still enjoy, with friends and all those things. So this is my story of as a student, just 2-3 months before the exams. Thank you.
Yes, Sharon. Thank you for sharing this. Even I was a student. When I was a student, it was most of it's selective study in the last 3 months. Take the important questions where teachers used to emphasize more. So we used to sit and study only those selected part and used to get pretty above average marks. So I was happy with that. So thank you, Sharon. And with that, I think as of now, anyone is left? I'm just checking.
The G is left. You can invite the G.
Yeah, Smruti.
Let's
Smruti.
because we have got less number of participants and more time for table topics.
Smruti, one of my favorite in the Gabbys. As I always tell, I think for the topic for you is what are the strategies which you would like to include to develop leadership skills for your mentees?
Be personal or professional, every individual try to aim for a bigger picture. Sometimes it's important, and at the same time, it's more important to understand what's the way to reach the bigger picture. For my mentee, since me being a prodigy can also understand how they feel when they get into a path or a track, we always aim to fast finish or reach the bigger picture as early as possible. One suggestion which I would like to pass on to my mentee is to take calculative pause. Sometimes it's important to be mindful on the action, taking those calculative pause, taking one step at one time, which will help us to understand the progress. Because it's not the result, it's all about the process which has been taken care. So a suggestion from my end to my mentee will be to be mindful while taking the calculative pause when we are aiming for a bigger picture. And trust me, it's doable because I have done it at my end. Thank you so much. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
That's amazing, Smruti. Calculative pause, and it's very many tips which can be implemented from immediately. Thank you for sharing that, and I think whoever are listening can implement from immediately from day one. So with that, I would call upon anybody would want to give a try once again. I think all of them have shared, except for Grammarian, Daniel timer. So Daniel, if anybody can take up Daniel's role, so that if he's Daniel, are you there? Would you be willing to take up the?
I wouldn't mind giving it a shot.
Can someone be the timer? Because I'll be.
I will be time. I will.
Thanks, Sudharma.
Yeah. So Daniel, for you, the question, the topic would be your experience of winning the recent award as in the evaluation. I think table topic, right? Or evaluation?
Evaluations.
Yeah. Evaluation. what was that few things which you did to get that, to reach there? What was that you raised your bar?
Thank you to Able Topics Master for that topic. In all honesty, I could not tell you what on earth I did right to deserve to win our area contest because I was an absolute novice at evaluations. Partly due to the fact because I am such, oops, sorry, I am such a people pleaser and I do not like to give criticism, even if it is constructive. So at that point, I had been a Toastmaster for about 15 months. And up until then, I had possibly done about 2 evaluations, both of which were from my project level 1, project 4. So unless I was forced to take up an evaluation, I had not gone near evaluations at that point. So the fact that I was called to be the first, that I was chosen to be the first place or the winner of that contest still has me spooked because you can ask anybody. I'm quite sure you can ask Toastmasters Sudharma as well. When they were announcing the results, I had my phone up front to record a different contestant because I thought they were going to win. That is how bad I believe my evaluations are. Because again, not to say that wisdom and all comes with age, but I am relatively inexperienced. Wisdom does not come with age, but it does come with experience. So when I felt that my evaluation was considered to be on par with some of the more senior Toastmasters there, I was absolutely honored that the judges felt so. But at the same time, I did have a bit of imposter syndrome, feeling that I did not, in fact, deserve to win the evaluation contest. With that said, I do, in fact, recall working hard after so that I could eventually live up to the title that was given to me. With that, I'd like to hand over control back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Daniel, for sharing this. Giving constructive feedback is a very toughest one, and as you told that the people, those who are born with the grown up in an environment where empathy plays an important role, where we can't give the feedback directly because we don't want to hurt anyone. So I could relate to that when you were telling, but best wishes for the future awards, what is on the way for you, Daniel. So I would want to ask one last topic. So guest Anand is there. So Raja Balaji, would you want to try? Okay. So TMOD, I think with that, is it possible? Can I hand?
Yes, Toastmaster Chetana, you can have it.
Okay. So over to you, Mamta. Thank you. Thank you all for sharing your views, and over to you, Mamta Singh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chetna, for your wonderful and long table topic round. So Dharma, do we need to keep break here?
Yeah, we can 9 to 9:5.
Okay, so we are keeping a break of 5 minutes. We will come back by 9:03. Thank you.
Toastmaster Maanvi, do we have a song to play?
Sharing the sound, give me a minute.
All right, that's the end of the break. Thank you for joining back again. Now, moving ahead with the meeting, this is the time for general evaluation, the feedback round. Without feedback, we will not grow. Otherwise, we will be repeating the same mistake again and again in a loop. So, let me call upon the general evaluator to represent her evaluation.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Mamta. With the general evaluation, yes, it's pretty much important to understand where we did really well and where we need to work upon. So today's general evaluation from a general evaluator's perspective. To start with, I would request my TAGL team to be ready with the reports. We'll start with the TAGL team report, then the overall evaluation of the entire meeting. With that, I would request Toastmaster Daniel with the timers report. Toastmaster Daniel, please help us to understand if there are any disqualification or how do we stand with the time of the meeting.
Alrighty, can I be given permission to share my screen?
You can now.
Okay, perfect. I would like to apologize early on because my handwriting is absolutely atrocious. But these are the timings for today's meeting. And I am very happy to say that there isn't a single time disqualification. And I believe that deserves a pat on the back to all of our fellow Toastmasters. With that concludes my timers report. I will hand back control to the general evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Daniel, for keeping it as crisp as possible. Moving on with our next report, I would request distinguished Toastmaster Sourav to please help us with the R-counter report.
Okay, before I present my R-counter report, there are two disclaimers that I want to make. One is that, as I mentioned at the very beginning, I'm absolutely an awful speaker. Whenever I open my mouth, I use a lot of words and fillers. So don't take anything that I say to heart, because it's coming from one of the worst performers when it comes to R-counter reports. The second is that there's a very interesting pattern that I've observed, and I'll share that after the report. So this is how the report looks. Please let me know if you can see my screen. Can someone confirm? Because I can't see you.
Yes, we can.
Okay. So wherever we have more than 5 plus, I have made a note as 5 plus. I have not I've not put the details because the intent here is not to embarrass anyone. We do have a few people who have used more than 5 ferns and fillers. And there's no one in this meeting who has not used a fern and filler. I have not put myself. I'm pretty sure I have used more than 5 or maybe 15. But whoever I could count, whoever I counted, none of them were without any ferns and fillers. But there was one person who had very less usage of 2 people. One is Smruti, and she had no usage of any kind of ferns and fillers, but she had an abrupt pause when she was ending her general evaluation briefing. She had no other ferns and fillers usage during the table topic. And Sashank, who had just 2, 1 I and 1 so as a table topic speaker. Now, what's the interesting observation? So someone had told me, if you're an R counter in a Toastmaster meeting, always observe for the start of a table topic speech, 90% of the cases, it starts with a so or an okay or an yes. And that's how you can easily identify the R counter people who are using the maximum number of R's and ums. Now, I couldn't use this advice till date because, as I said, I've shied away from this role in the past. But today I used this advice and I was looking out for the start. Interestingly, no one much used that at the beginning except for 1 or 2. But most of you started using R's and ums towards the later half of the table topic. So once you cross the 1 minute, R's and ums started. So very clearly, that is because you started thinking. So till the time you knew what you wanted to speak, you were very confident in not using the R's and ums. The moment you started thinking, you started struggling with ferns and fillers as well, and you ended up using a lot of them. So the tip is very simple. That is, think before you speak, because if you think, then you will not use as and ums, but who knows better than me? It's easier said than done. Thank you. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Sourav, for giving us a meaningful report here. And yes, for reiterating the concept that you have taken the role for the very first time so that we can be a bit lenient while evaluating you. But I must admit, you have not only given a report, it was also a description that where exactly we use our ums and the filler words, how mindfully we can use it so that this chart will not look so big in number. That's a 5+ thing. Thank you so much. I would request you to share the report over chat so that Toastmasters and guests can refer it for their future calculations. Moving on with our third TAGL team member, who is our Grammarian, Toastmaster Prateek. The virtual stage is all yours to share your report over here.
Yeah. A very good evening, Toastmasters, and I would like to congratulate all of you who came over, graced the stage, with a few lovely TTM sessions. So let's quickly jump into my Grammarian report. I would be starting off with the good usages made throughout the meeting, after which I'll highlight the subtle improvements that have to be made. And I would also tell the people, the Toastmasters who made mindful uses of the word of the day. So, starting off with Toastmaster Sourav Dutta, I feel, his time on the screen was absolutely flamboyant because the kind of phrases he used, which added more meaning to the messages he conveyed, so there's a lot of take back for us from there. In the very beginning, he quoted saying, making comparisons, he made a comparison saying paper members to the animals in the national park. So in the context of the sentence, he was going about, this comparison, helped us interpret the kind of, the difference that is relevant there. And he went about showing gratitude, motivation throughout his time on the screen. And in the end, he used the phrase that that all of us need to be ahead of the wave, and I think that it is really important in all phases of our life, where we stay ahead of the wave and make proactive decisions. Moving on, TMOD Mamta Singh, she used the word of the day to its the greatest ability, and I would like to congratulate her on that. And using phrases such as electrifying energy, ambition, and optimism, so it added to the message that was being conveyed. So very well done on that, and that's a take back for all of us here. TM Kumar kept his TTM short, and he used this thing that it's positive, and I know, which was the confirmation that whatever he's doing, there is a cause behind it, there is a reason behind it, and it is fueled by his ambition. So kudos on that. And TM Anand used this phrase that he had butterflies in his stomach. This is another way of telling that when you're nervous, to showcase it. But he also gave a brief description about how he overcame that nervousness through this very phrase. So once again, kudos on that. And DTM Naveen Parwal, after his TTM, he made this one statement saying that life becomes boring when you have to live with your own shadows. So this is a very deep sentence in the context which he used, that where you need to go out, socialize with people, attend Toastmaster meetings with a lot of other clubs, so that you would end up networking. So these were a few of my positives, and a few corrections that could be made by our dear Toastmasters, would be the phrase saying hurry and bury life. I do not think that it is, like grammatically correct. You could have phrased it better by saying that, like things were moving quickly or swiftly, instead of using the phrase hurry and bury. And another thing that I'd like to quote is better, greater speaker. So, here we went about putting two adjectives back to back. Maybe a gap would have done there, or also using a conjunction saying a better and a greater speaker, So I thought a lot of Toastmasters can use this as an area of improvement where you place certain conjunctions such as and or to differentiate between the words being used and for the audience to better absorb what the message is being put out. Moving on, another phrase was so truthful, skilled enough. So, yeah, this is grammatically incorrect. So how you could go about saying this is, that yes, it is true, and you have to be skilled enough. There is again the need to use a conjunction here, which we lack today. And yeah, so that's pretty much my report. Summed up, everyone used the words to their best of their abilities, and a few of the Toastmasters also used the word of the day, but it came out to be mispronounced, and it was also in the wrong context. But I really appreciate them to make an effort to put it in their TTM speech. And I'm sure, if you go back and Google up this word, see a few applications of it, we would have added a new word to our dictionaries. So yes, GE, that's about my report. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Prateek. Your detailed report reflects how actively you were listening to each and every role takers in today's meeting. Thank you so much for highlighting what were good and what were not so good usage of the English language. We always look forward for a grammarian report. That's why a small suggestion from my end, when you have so many content in place a visual representation of the same helps the audience to understand, okay, these are the areas where I need to work upon or where I excelled upon. So that's only a suggestion when it comes to a grammarian report. Second, when we introduce the word of the day, trust me, even if you have not mentioned it was Shashi, taken up from Shashi Tharoor's dictionary, we all might have guessed it. Intent of introducing a word of the day is two. One, it should be a new word, which you checked, the box was checked completely. Second, we have to encourage people to use it more. So what we can do, how about bringing a word which can also be used as an adjective that gives a wider window to the audience to pick that word and put it when they speak. However, the word was really great, and next time try to bring an adjective so that they will feel comfortable in using it. Thank you so much once again for your detailed report. Moving
And also,
on
I'd
with
like to add, that this is my very first external slot I've gotten. I'd like to thank Toastmaster Sudharma for, being very welcoming and helping me throughout the week and, briefing me about the role. Thank you, ma'am, and I look forward to come to Gabbys over and over again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Prateek. You're always welcome, and we are proud to see that if it's the first time, what's all there in your kitty. Looking forward for the same. Moving on to the next role player here in the TAGL team to our listener, Toastmaster Mita. Virtual stage is all yours to please show us and let us know how much we were listening in the meeting today.
Okay, thank you. So Prateek has come from one club. So his club name and which division he has come.
Ma'am, so I'm from CMS
No,
Toastmasters Club.
you don't. No. You can't answer. You are
Oh, okay. I'm so
This
sorry.
is a
I'm so
question.
I can at least say he's from Division 124.
No.
No?
District 82, CMS Toastmasters Club, District 82.
Yes.
82,
District 9.
okay.
No.
District 92.
Division? Division?
CMS.
Division 9?
Yes, you can answer. Anyone can answer.
It's in the Lal Bagh. Which division?
Lalbagh, no. Then it will be Division This is not listening skills. This is actually my Toastmaster knowledge skills. Go one second. Lalbagh is it's 121.
Wow, correct.
Yes, CMS. I think Simran is your area director. Yes.
Yeah, true. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. Division J or I, one of the two. No, M.
No, sir, it is C1 and C2.
C1 and C2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Then second, Daniel joined for the Toastmasters. Since how many
15
time?
months?
15 months.
15 months.
Yes, correct. Then Sourav Dutta has taken one role for the first time.
Around.
Yes. Then Elios, the table topic, he said his mentor had asked him to be what?
A listener.
Yes. Who answered? I didn't know.
That was me.
Daniel.
Okay. Next, Sudharma said that as a parent, she will do one work like with her children. So what she will be doing the best work?
Cooking good food.
No. Anybody? It's a very
activity.
She is not a parent, and she wrote that in the chat.
Yes, she's not a parent, but she has given such a good idea for other parents who all are mothers or who all are parents in the Gabbys.
Yeah, ideas come to you, not a parent. After that, your ideas go.
Idea was really good, and we can implement anyone, whoever is a parent, or if not, also we can do it. Anybody? So she said, Sudharma, as a parent, she will take her children to orphanage and serve them as a lunch and keep them to show them that yes, even without the parents also how they are and all. Is it correct, Sudharma?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Next, Maanvi said that there is a tagline of Toastmasters.
Where
Maanvi?
leaders are made.
Yes, very good, correct. Okay, Raja Balaji said his resolution for 2024.
100 speeches.
Huh?
100 speeches.
100 speeches in 6 months.
6 months. So 1 year?
1 year, 200 speeches.
Okay, how many books he will read?
50 books.
Wow, great today. Then next is DTM Naveen said he has joined for Toastmasters since how many years?
15 years.
15 years.
Wow, great. And Smruti said her mentees, she wants to keep them, like she will advise them to be always
Strategic pause.
Pause. Okay, and one more. Mindful and mindful. Next is Prateek's favorite sports.
Cricket, volleyball.
Yes. One more. Anything? Cricket and
Badminton.
running. Okay, so these all were the answers. Thank you for all the best listeners. And for the new year, all were 100%. So 100 out of 100 marks. So thank you for all the thing. And thank you back to General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mita. That was such a warm-up session for each one of us. I must say, I really enjoyed the first part of the first question where it was a collaborative listening skill which we reflected upon. But thank you so much, Toastmaster Mita, for picking up the question, which is very crisp. The answer is something which is easy to attempt. Okay, on that note, as the TAGL team role is done, we'll move to the role takers. We'll start with the Toastmaster we'll start with the table topic master first. Table topic master Chetana. Yeah, I can see her. Table topic master Toastmaster Chetana. Let me congratulate you for admitting it candidly that is the first time you are attempting the topic. So kudos on that front. Having a thorough understanding of the agenda, that how exactly a table topic should be attempted, should be given. That's really great. I consider table topic also as a prepared segment where you have a body, where you have an opening, body, and a conclusion. To start with, you have given a description what exactly is the table topic, and you have made it very clear that everyone can participate and the timing is XYZ. Beautifully covered the introduction part. Also, while concluding it, you have summarized that, okay, this was the exact table topic segment and everyone participated well. So where we can invest more of our time is the body. There are two aspects to a table topic. One is encouraging the speakers and second is active listening. Both can be done by using transition in between two table topic segments when someone attempts it. I have seen that, okay, with time, gradually after second and third speaker, you have added transitioning sentences. You were in that groove. So I can definitely see that. However, we can be more mindful when we take this role again in near future. Second, well, you accepted the fact that we always advise to keep the table topics as short as possible. I have few examples here. The topic selected was very thought-provoking, to be honest, and in sync with what we were expecting today. But how we can shorten it up a bit more. It was the question was about how mindful you are and how you see it. How about we just keep it being mindful and just leave it to the audience, to the speaker to attempt it. Second, I had another example when you asked a Toastmaster that what is your New Year resolution for this year and why you have selected it. We have framed 3 sentences. How we can crisp it like 1 year resolution and why, and just leave it up to the speaker to attempt. A small suggestion from my end, we can definitely implement that because that's something doable for us. Another suggestion, whenever we, while introducing a topic, let's try to avoid, it's an easy topic. It's a simple topic. Let's not add adjective to the same. Let's just give the topic. I understand your intent was to motivate the speaker, but let's try to avoid the adjective and let's give the topic straight away. Overall, great. Congratulations for attempting it and trying to bring everyone in that particular segment, encouraging them to by taking up the topic again and again. So great, done. And I'm pretty much sure that with down the line, taking this particular part again and again, you will nail the segment very soon. Thank you so much. We'll go to the start. Most welcome. We'll go to the start of the meeting and I'll touch base on the TMOD's role at the last segment of the same. So we started the meeting on time, but before that, I must say the XCOM team of Gabbys, I received each and every detail a week in advance, including the introduction of all the role takers. So I was pretty much happy and amazed to see the kind of efforts which is going behind executing a meeting. All the role takers, their introduction, timing, everything were in place a week in advance. I had a couple of questions which got answered on time as well. So kudos to that part. Meeting started on time, but before we joined the meeting in the waiting area, the room, the 15 minutes window which we get, I have seen we engage with the guests and the Toastmasters a lot. Today, I felt there was an awkward silence somehow. We were not interacting with each other, whatever be the reason. So let's try all put together to have a conversation over there as well. A meaningful conversation, what I mean. We started with our Sergeant-at-Arms, Toastmaster Maanvi. Toastmaster Maanvi well defined it right on time, started the recording, given the description, and handed over the stage to the presiding officer. Toastmaster Maanvi, no comment on that. You did a good job, which you have been doing till date. To presiding officer, distinguished Toastmaster Sourav, this is the first time I attended an installation ceremony. So I was not pretty much clear about how the forum should work, who should speak more and who should speak less. However, I was expecting before the installation officer take over the stage, how about we just give a one-liner what exactly an installation ceremony is. There might be guests here and new Toastmasters like me. We will get an idea, okay, what we are expecting. I understand you may not want to steal that thunder or limelight from the installation officer, but a quick introduction about installation ceremony will definitely help us. That's only suggestion from my end. Rest, you're not wasting any time. You just given the entire stage to the officer. Installation officer, Toastmaster Priyanka. It was like top notch till starting to the end. I felt somehow I'm just attending some Bharat Ratna award ceremony or something like that. It was so well structured, well defined. No comments on that, but one suggestion: when Toastmaster Priyanka asked the previous officers of Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club, I was expecting all the previous officers to be a part of this meeting. I'm not sure whether it was mandatory or not, or it was well delivered or not. But what we can do, we can just pass on the message and request them if they can also be a part of this ceremony, because it's a happy ceremony which we are celebrating, where previous role takers are leaving the role and new role takers are coming into picture. So just a small note, if that can be done, really great. Otherwise, kudos to the entire team for executing that installation ceremony in a very beautiful manner. Followed by that, I can say it's like a keynote speech from our president, distinguished Toastmaster Sourav. That was needed. That was, you cannot ask more, you cannot ask less. That entire leadership definition, where exactly Gabbys is currently, where we are heading, what the vision, what the mission, everything laid down crystal clear to all of us. No comment on that part. I had a great experience listening to you and really got motivated to work on these similar mindset line down the line. Thank you so much. Next, we had the Toastmaster of the day. The rhythm which you brought, just getting it back from having this keynote speech from president of the club, and quick back to you. You didn't miss the rhythm. You just kept it then and there itself. With the smile, year to year smile which you had on the screen gave me more power to listen to you, to stay glued on the screen. Introduction was beautiful. You invited members to share their goal, their achievement, which they were aiming for. Energy wise, content wise, loved it. One suggestion from my end: when you were speaking to me, I was looking to you, but most of the time, somehow you were looking on the top. So maybe you were remembering or recollecting, but it was very frequent. I understand even when I speak, I try to refer here and there, but it was a bit more visible today. I completely understand that with practice, this can be overlooked, just a minute suggestion, but we can definitely do that, because when a Toastmaster take the entire ownership of the meeting, so we want to see you and we want you to see us in return. So that's the only thing. Engagement part, interaction part, content part, well done, well executed. That's the evaluation for the role takers. Overall, the meeting was beautifully executed, sticking to the theme and the agenda with which we started. I think we are on time. I need to check the IST time. Okay, we just touched the time. So that's beautifully executed. One suggestion for the overall meeting, it's maybe for the Zoom moderator or whosoever is taking the in charge of this particular thing. Whenever we are giving a role, for example, to a grammarian or Toastmaster of the day or table topic master, how about we give them the chat access either before or the moment they take up the role, so that the mid chaotic part can be avoided. So I can see the Toastmaster of the day, the TTM, table topic master, was struggling a bit to whom to paste the topic to. So that was a challenge which we are facing. How about we give them the access then and there, whenever they are taking up the virtual stage? We will save time there itself. So that's the only suggestion for the overall meeting in general. That's it. I'm so happy to be the part of an installation ceremony of such a big Gabbys club in place. It was my honor to be the general evaluator. With that, I hand over the stage back to the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for your evaluation, Toastmaster Smruti. Now, coming to the theme of the day, raising the bar in 2024. Since the beginning of the meeting, we are talking about raising the bar, but actually it's a New Year Eve. It should be opening the bar, right? But here we are sitting in Toastmaster meeting, committed to our growth. And it's so great to see that we are here for our personal and professional growth. Let the enthusiasm in this room be contagious, and let the spirit of raising the bar inspire us not just today but the entire year. A year where we dare greatly, achieve greatly, and actually raise the bar higher than ever before. Thank you, and back to you, the presiding officer of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mamta. And let me, before I get started, let me quickly launch the polls as well. So I'm going to launch the polls while I keep on taking the feedback. So I'm going to launch the polls first for the best table topic speaker. Okay, as you keep voting for the best table topic speaker, I would request some of our guests to share their feedback. Who do we have here? We have Toastmaster Daniel, who was a timer. Daniel, this is your first time at the Gabbys, right? Any quick feedback, 30 seconds.
Yes, it is. I absolutely love the way you guys conduct. I'm sorry for the yeah. I absolutely love the way you guys conduct the meetings. It's absolutely professional. Which is in contrast to again, Jala Toastmasters has a few online meetings here and there, but they are never this well planned, well thought out. So you guys have set the bar for me when it comes to planning our next online sessions. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Daniel. And let me request Prateek to share his thoughts, please. Prateek. Prateek. Okay. Let me move on to someone who has joined our club very recently, Sharon. I'll come back to you, Shashank. We'll definitely take your feedback. Sharon, this is your first,
Yes.
not the first meeting, but you have been there in some of the other meetings. But how are you feeling from a speech crafter to a Toastmaster at the Gabbys? How does it feel? What's changed?
Yes, I'm feeling great. In fact, I was very keen on joining the Toastmasters. You are aware of it. And I can find myself learning a lot, getting a lot of confidence, feeling really happy. And I still have a long way to go. And I know I want to achieve a lot. So I was very keen on joining this Toastmaster. I mean, even when I was in my speech craft, I think even on my second day or third day of my speech speechcraft class, that no, this is the place for me, this is where I'm going to learn a lot, and this is what I'm going to be. So that's my feedback on this, the Gabbys. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sharon. Shashank.
Hi, TDM sir.
From you.
Congratulations and all the very best to you and the committee. I hope and I know for sure that you will do a great job. About the meeting, again, as always, there's no need to say anything specific or anything about the Gabbys meeting, because we all know how good Gabbys meetings are. And today I truly appreciate the fact that you didn't have prepared speeches, but you had table topics. With the installation happening, it's always a choice because we lose some time there. Should we have prepared speeches or table topics? With table topics, I know that you could involve many more people, and probably we had a good number of people taking part today. I think all the members spoke today. So it was a great attempt at that. And I think what else? I think whenever I find time, I always try and join the meeting. I hope you will allow me. But I was actually not finding time recently, but I think you'd be aware that probably in the first half of this term, last term that is, I was there, but then probably I was held up with my commitments. But I try to join whenever I'm free, just to support or encourage and be there. All the best to you.
Thank you so much, Shashank. And people who don't know Shashank is the immediate past president of one of the largest clubs, the second oldest club of India, Bangalore Toastmasters Club. and one of the largest clubs of District 92 and of India as well. So he being in the meeting means a lot personally for me as well. Toastmaster Kumar, you have been a part of our meetings of late. Any feedback from your side, please? Toastmaster Kumar has left the meeting, it seems. Ilios, my friend, any feedback from you? Okay, I think, okay. Well, I guess everyone's tired. So let me quickly announce the results. So let me start with the best auxiliary role taker. And the best auxiliary role taker for today is someone who's in college. And his college is near Lagalwag. Heartiest congratulations, Toastmaster Prateek Kulkarni, our grammarian for today from CMS College, District 121. Congratulations, Prateek, for being the best auxiliary role taker today. Thank you. Thank you so much for taking the role. Thank you, means a lot.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the opportunity.
The best role taker for today is someone who we have to wish have a good day and not a good night when we end this meeting. And it is our general evaluator for today, Toastmaster Smruti S Mohanty. Congratulations, Toastmaster Smruti. And the best table topic speaker for today is a tie between two people. The votes are absolutely fragmented. If this was the parliament election results, it would be a nightmare to form a government. Okay, so one of them we again have to say, have a good day when we end the meeting, which is Toastmaster Smruti S Mohanty. And it's a tie between her and someone you have to say good night when he ends the meeting, and that's me. Thank you for your votes. And with this, we come to the end of this meeting number 29 of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club. I hereby adjourn this meeting and see you again on Thursday for the installation ceremony of the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club, the newest kid on the Gabbys block. And this is the middle child of the Gabbys family signing off today. Thank you. Have a lovely day, people who are in US or in other parts of the world, and good night to the rest of you.
Good night.
Thank you. Bye.